Kenrick Thomas here on Infuse TV with Raymond Camp, who's going to be fighting in the main event for Rise of a Warrior 7, going up against Frederico Moncaio. I mean, black belt jiu-jitsu, you're not too bad on the ground yourself. How do you expect the fight's going to go?
Well, I can't really tell you that. You know, that's my strategy, and I like to keep that under wraps. But I'm very excited for this fight. You know, I really feel like this is meant to be. You know, this is destiny, and it's an exciting one for sure. I respect Frederico, and I'm ready to fight him.
That's good, man. I mean, how do you look at the tournament itself? I mean, you beat Rob Castellano, then you defeated Solomon, which was a rematch, actually, which was pretty good. It was a really good fight, the first fight. It turned out to be a draw. You guys had a rematch at Levels, which turned out to be, you know, something that turned your way. I mean, how did you think of the drawing? Was it so long that you just couldn't wait for this whole thing to get over? Or?
Well, I think of the tournament as my tournament. This is my tournament to win this year. And the fight with Solomon, the fights with Solomon, I learned a lot. You know, I went through some experiences, and man, I could write a book about the fights of Solomon. We call it the Book of Solomon. But I learned a lot from those fights. The first fight, I was too relaxed. Really, the second fight, I was too tense. He gave me a tough fight, but I'm glad that it turned out like that because I'm sure everything happens the way it's meant to be. And it's made it so it's like one fight camp after another after another. Now this is my third fight in 3 months, and it's just, I'm in a constant state of training anyway, but it's a little different when it's training specifically for an upcoming fight. I love the feeling of having a fight coming up, like working towards something. It's one of my favorite things.
That's great, man. I'm pretty sure probably the fights with Solomon's probably the toughest you've had in your career.
They were, actually. You know, and if you look at me standing next to Solomon, you'd probably think, you know, that I could take him really easily. But MMA is like that, you know, when two guys are standing next to each other, looks don't matter, you know, and he definitely gave me my toughest fights. He hit me a couple of times hard, and, you know, so I respect him a lot, and I'm just happy it turned out the way it did.
I spoke with Federico. He's actually happy it turned out in your advantage because he kind of felt you'll give him a better competition than Solomon. He said you guys were actually supposed to fight a while ago, he said, but it just didn't work out.
I heard that we were maybe going to get matched up like before the tournament started. Yeah, I felt it coming. Before the tournament started, I knew I was going to fight Fred. I'm really excited about fighting Fred because both of us can honor God through the mixed martial arts. You know, I just got baptized this year, and I noticed through studying Frederico that he always honors Jesus through his fights, and I think that's great so that everybody can see that. It's important.
That's good, man. He's excited to fight you. He kind of felt like, you know, you had a big name, and you made a huge name for yourself at Rise of Warrior. Now being able to fight you is a huge honor for him. He's fighting at Team Popovich. You're fighting at American Top Team. 2 top schools, actually.
It is. It's real cool, you know, like if I could just close my eyes several years ago and you would tell me that this would be my life, man, I'd probably start crying tears of joy because this is exactly where I want to be, you know, and I'm doing exactly what I want to do. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity, you know.
Now we also have another matchup, Carlos Lopez and Wesley Barnes. What's your take on that match?
Man, Carlos has been like one of my closest training partners over the last few years. And, you know, he wins and I win, then we'll be fighting each other. And that's the plan. And we fight each other in here every day, you know, anyway. So we might as well do it out there for $5,000.
$5,000, man. What you going to do with your money?
To pay some bills.
That's what everyone says.
For my wedding.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be an important one, too. Kenrick Thomas, Infuse TV, Raymond Camp, Rise of Warrior 7, main event.